Hey, remember when WWE did a frustrating collaboration with Scooby-Doo? Well, apparently they decided to perform a sequel that gets even more frustrating and puts the WWE superstars into racing for whatever reason.
WWE Superstar
Will not be performing in the ring. Instead, they will be racing Fast and Furious style. To me, not gonna lie, that sounds exciting and fun, but it definitely will not perform well overall. Just like when Vince McMahon tried to conquer football.
Who will survive?
Who takes a look at these muscular WWE superstars and thinks, let's put them in cars and have them race in situations that would kill them faster than a wrestling match ever could? Not to mention the weird logic that being a professional wrestler automatically qualifies you as a race car driver. Scooby-Doo and Shaggy are watching the Muscle Moto Challenge from the inside of their concessions truck, which is parked literally beside the track. Sure, the TV allows them to see the coverage of the off-road races, but why close the truck and prevent yourself from seeing the racers when they pass by?
$1 million prize.
Wow, putting the actual satellite inside the truck and closing all doors causes the reception to lose connection? Well, color me shocked.
Scoob, can you do something about the reception?
Considering Scooby is just as lazy as you are, Shaggy, I highly doubt he can if you can. One would think this truck has a camera attached to it which is live streaming the broadcast to their TV, but when you see the overhead shot of the truck, there is no camera to be found. So where is this feed coming from?
I forgot we were right here.
You did not. That was just a cheap trick to fool the audience, and after all my years of watching Scooby-Doo, I can easily not fall for any of them.
We're in last place, Rusev.
Really? Because I could swear the monitor shown literally 5 seconds ago revealed to us that you're only in 3rd place, and there's more than 3 teams competing in this race.
But they are in for a surprise when superior power of Moscow Express.
Lana is excited that the Moscow Express will surprise the other WWE superstars in the race, despite the fact that it's broken down for repairs and because Lana was complaining about being in last place.
Sheamus does not seem pleased with the brothers Goldust and Stardust.
That would be because the 2 Dust Bunnies, yes, that's what I'm calling them now, are standing at the front of the car blocking the view. If I were Sheamus, I'd get out and bro kick them both all the way over to that other racing league called All Elite Racing.
We must purify our auras.
So watch me purify my aura by destroying it completely due to being in this ridiculous costume. It's a total nightmare for me.
Careful, sweetie.
If there's anyone who should be careful, it's you, Miz. After all, you just recovered from all the injuries suffered by that ghost bear. I would hate for you to get re-injured by Maryse after she finds out you called Paige sweetie.
And loud, too!
Daphne and Velma complain about the race cars being loud at a literal racing competition. They seriously didn't figure that was going to happen. Also, not a sin, but we're good, right? I know I haven't seen you guys in 5 years since I seen your last WWE movie, but some have noted I got a little too angry and yelled at y'all for taking my job. Not to worry, I'm pretty sure we'll have a more pleasant experience together this time around. Unless the big fat burger is somehow the size of this actual food truck, I think it's bullshit that it's priced higher than the 4-foot-long hot dog.
Mr. McMahon said we can have all the food. How?
So watch me eat the food that was supposed to be for the paying customers. And according to Shaggy, Vince McMahon only allowed them to eat food, said nothing about selling them. So how is this even a thing?
A surprise guest has just arrived.
And his name has already appeared on the screen before he did, which in turn ruined the surprise. No doubt Vince fired that production guy who did this after the races were over.
My talented daughter Stephanie thought up Muscle Moto X.
Which automatically confirms that Stephanie McMahon is behind any mystery that needs to be solved here. Well, that's gonna do it for me tonight. It was nice seeing the mystery gang again, but it's time for me to... Alright, guess I'm staying.
Stephanie's got no time for racing.
What a coincidence that an instant replay of the Authority racing in their car appears at the precise moment Vince McMahon denies Stephanie's involvement. Also, even if Stephanie McMahon was the one who came up with the idea, Vince McMahon still owns the WWE and thus oversees everything, including the participants. Yet he somehow doesn't know that Stephanie, his own daughter, is competing in this race too?
Our super duper Scooby-Doo sub sandwiches.
As you can see in this shot, that's not even on the menu.
Are you fans of the Phenom too?
Well, we were going to continue being super fans of John Cena, but he doesn't exist in this movie, so we're going to have to go with The Undertaker on this route.
Like phenomenal fans.
Sorry guys, but AJ Styles is also not competing in this race at all either. You're out of luck for John Cena and now for AJ Styles.
Dead man's curve.
Shaggy is scared at hearing the words dead man's crumble instead of yelling for joy due to the obvious Undertaker reference. And also, just like in the last Sins video I did with you guys, I still have trouble believing you're afraid of anything horror related after all these decades.
Did you know the Legend Mobile has a 7.0?
No I didn't. Skip!
Dusty Rhodes and The Undertaker.
Because Kane somehow wasn't available. He probably went on another exile after Skinny Man and Dead Meat kicked his ass in that 2-on-1 handicap last man standing steel cage match, and yes, my head still hurts from saying all that in the last video. The Undertaker's signature eye roll into the back of his head taunt is sadly ruined by the fact that everyone's eyes are the same color as their skin. Now it just looked like he closed his eyes entirely.
I thought you guys were Undertaker fans.
Velma, remember what I said in the last video? It's so good to see you guys again, but please let me do the sinning while you do the mystery solving. Thank you very much. Kofi Kingston being reduced to an interview role instead of also being a racer like every other WWE superstar. They even got Dusty Rhodes as a racer for God's sake, and he's a retired wrestler.
And you're out.
What do you bet WWE created this character just for another reason to make fun of Jonathan Coachman without actually bringing in the coach to voice himself?
This may be my best production yet. Better than tornado divers or tsunami surfing.
Probably because off-road racing has a less chance at actually killing your participants compared to tornado diving and tsunami surfing.
Talking to the guy who pitched holding the Olympics in a hurricane.
What the fuck? How is this guy not in prison after being responsible for so many obvious deaths that occurred?
Tenth of a second faster than the company car.
Man, this movie is not even trying to hide the obvious fact that the Authority are behind the deadly mystery. They're conveniently in the lead, and then something happens to stop Team Legend from overtaking, or undertaking, their position.
What the devil?
Huh, where conveniently is Triple H right now, Stephanie?
That's no superstar.
Then who is it?
And why is it when something happens, it is always you five in the area? Believe me, I bet they've been asking that same question for decades by now. The Speed Demon figures that everyone will assume Sting is behind this operation now, but all this would do is make everyone turn toward Triple H once again, since he's the guy who put Sting down at WrestleMania that one time.
Is that a scorpion tail?
I wonder if that same asshole who made a sign saying "Is that a bear?" made it to this show and conveniently wrote another sign asking the same thing Michael Cole said on the spot. You mean to tell me The Undertaker couldn't do that when Dusty Rhodes was fighting the Speed Demon in the first place?
We'll carry your dream across the finish line.
This movie managed to foreshadow Stardust over here finishing the story on behalf of his father long before the American Nightmare or AEW was ever created. It was a massive plan this whole time, folks.
Does this mean that you'll withdraw from the Muscle Moto X?
Nah, Scooby-Doo is conveniently here, so I'm going to get him and Shaggy to replace Dusty Rhodes. It's either that or I'll end up getting humiliated by them like my brother did.
We need to get to the bottom of this.
I know that this is what you guys do for a living, but have you ever once decided maybe we can just sit one mystery out and enjoy the races?
It looks like we've got another mystery on our hands.
Well, I hope that works out well for you guys. Let me know how everything goes. If you don't mind, I'm gonna just slip out the back door and go to... You know what? On second thought, maybe I'll tag along. I figure you could use the WWE Center to assist you on this mystery.
There used to be races on Marauders Mountain.
Damn, and here I thought making the map of Hogwarts was the ultimate accomplishment of the Marauders. Or was that their ultimate because the racing ideas didn't work out?
Can there ever be a comforting legend?
The question I honestly have for you is, how have you not checked out of the gang by now if you're always this scared?
It smells like rotten eggs.
Fred can smell the rotten eggs sent from the dirt, yet Velma and Daphne somehow can't.
Demonic substance, if there ever was one.
Ah! It's the guy who made Family Stripping legal in Alabama! What? It's not out of the realm of possibility given the other weird stuff he came up with.
The world is filled.
Did you have to crawl across the floor and sneak up behind us in order to come up with another rant that does absolutely nothing for us, Stardust?
You're the two that vanquished the Ghost Bear.
You're also the two that vanquished my brother to the point where nobody has seen him since. Prepare to meet your demise now.
Looks like I've got a mystery on my hands.
I think I just remembered why I immediately left these guys after running away from WWE City all those years ago. Who the hell is this guy supposed to be? Edge? Sadly can't race due to his career-ending neck injury, I'm guessing.
You're out.
Vince McMahon prepares to kick Stephanie out of the race, but only stops because he gets distracted by El Torito riding on Scooby-Doo's back. In this shot, you can clearly see Rusev and Lana dining at the table to the right, but in the overhead shot 10 seconds earlier, they are on the other side of the dining room, with Los Matadores eating at the table next to the Mystery Gang and the Legends.
I'm so scared and happy.
Scabby.
Or haired. Hey, at least I'm trying to fit in here. Plus, haired refers to moving very fast, also known as speeding. Highly appropriate for the situation we're in.
Rust in peace.
That pun was bad, but The Undertaker is a fan of Megadeth Confirm. Rust in Peace is one of their best albums ever, if not the best.
Manicures?
You're welcome to join us.
Manicures?
You gonna give her scarf size to the Authority too after you supposedly banged John Cena following the Ghost Bear mystery? This entire montage of Fred somehow being a mechanic expert simply from reading a manual for a few hours. Since Fred didn't sleep all night long due to building this crazy vehicle, you might as well give him a tombstone pile driver now, especially since Undertaker clearly doesn't like it.
Taker's sandwich can't cut the mustard.
Damn shame I can't activate my Pun Chaos trap card because this is not even Yu-Gi-Oh! What? Oh, it's an anime series. I've had a few odd jobs here and there since I last saw you guys. Shouldn't this technically be considered cheating and illegal since El Torito left his vehicle to hop onto an opponent's? And also, this somehow works.
I'd dodge them if I were driving, but I'm awesome.
Well, if you're so awesome, then how about you take the driver's seat and prove it? Too afraid to get your body injured for the rest of the movie again?
You're at the most dangerous part of the course.
Well, considering Kofi Kingston is high above the entire competition on a drone, I doubt any part of this race is going to be dangerous for him. For the racers, sure.
She just had her hair done this morning.
Oh, sure, but when I get my hair done, you just ignore me. I get that this is an animated film, but in this shot, you can clearly see there is no part of the bridge pointing upward. Not to mention, the other side is too far away to be reached. But rest assured, nothing of what I said means anything. There was a camera inside the vehicle broadcasting the exact image we the viewers were watching in the movie? Have we been watching an actual broadcast the entire time?
Their goal will interfere with my race.
The way the authority have reacted to this whole thing, we might as well change the caption from unconcerned about demons to obviously the demon.
So the people know you're not the Russian champion.
That would be because he's Bulgarian.
Oh, are those McMahon's Mania meatballs?
I would not want to get anywhere near anything titled McMahon's Mania Meatballs. Just have the word meatballs after McMahon and I'm out of here. On that note, I was just saying, we should get to bed soon. Another day of racing tomorrow. Well, looks like it's back to the ambulance and the body cast for The Miz. Hey, you lasted the first 40 minutes of this film. That's literally halfway.
I didn't take your doll.
Wait, what? Is that why I couldn't find my doll ever since arriving at the races? Fred, you son of a bitch!
She said you're just the type fans love to see get slammed.
Take it easy, Velma. I'm pretty sure Stephanie McMahon was referring to the other Velma who got her own TV series. Oh wait, never mind about that anymore.
Enchiladas with tuna fish, yogurt, and chocolate sauce.
Reason number 65 that I walked away from you guys 5 years ago after that incident at WWE City. And now it's all over my clothes.
Who's awesome? I'm awesome.
I'm actually surprised that The Miz is still doing this after a jog at night while repeating who's awesome, I'm awesome, causing him to be severely injured.
Your fate will soon be sealed.
Or you could just, I don't know, seal their fates right now. Since we're all here and you intend to destroy us all, might as well finish the job right here and now. Ominous shot of Dusty Rhodes hiding in the shadows to make one assume he is behind the Speed Demon. But because he's in full view of the audience, it's obviously not him.
These superstars can drive on water.
Well, that's about as ridiculous as that picnic table the Big Show randomly found in a sports arena back in WWE City.
Now our superstars are in hot water.
Please, I'm literally begging you to let me go. I'll take being killed by the Speed Demon any day. And that's blood going down my face.
It's time for me to do what's best for business.
The fact that Stephanie McMahon is not even moving in the shot, you can clearly tell that's a fake decoy.
Nice driving, Steph. So she can turn a wheel. Big deal.
Booma! Sinning is my job, not yours. Oh shit, now people are going to get mad again. I'm sorry, I did not mean to yell at you. I've had a rough few days with you guys.
Wait.
What the fuck?
The demon shows up, and twice you win a head start. Coincidence?
Some mysteries are obvious, some mysteries are a big shock when the reveal is made. And then there's this one, the easiest, most obvious mystery I have ever seen.
I'm fully aware this may seem suspicious, but it's not.
Even though Vince McMahon is not the one behind the Speed Demon, that sentence is not to be believed literally any time he says it. I'm sure everyone can agree with me on that one. Well, I guess the mystery machine has to be involved in some capacity since it's been sitting in the parking lot for literally this entire movie so far.
I can't steer.
Considering Kofi Kingston's drone was the only camera in sight when this happened, what exactly is broadcast in this scene of him crashing?
The Speed Demon Smackdown.
Speed Demon Smackdown, and are you guys sure I have to be involved in this with you? Because I'm more than happy to send this outside near the exit where I can— Ow, my leg! That was my sinning leg! Dang, that was about as effective as Rusev's push in WWE. You might as well rename the Scorpion weapon to John Cena at WrestleMania 31. Oops. Lana agrees to help Paige and The Miz after she literally tried to murder Paige with a smoke bomb less than 2 minutes ago. When did you give The Miz your phone number? Let me guess, around the same time you gave him your email, your home address, and your scarf size?
Because El Torito just turned this race into a slobber knocker.
Actually, El Torito said that he's concerned for the well-being of his partner's careers and wants to escape the company. I learned Masked Luchador from John Cena after leaving WWE City, fun fact. There's already been 2 Roadblock pay-per-view events this year. We do not need a third one. I guess Green Shirt Guy over here is still debating about whether or not he wants to drink from his cup for the last 3 days. Alright, that was a funny attempt to try and get the speed demon off the windshield. Holy crap, it took literally the entire movie before I finally removed a sin on this thing. Well, better late than never, am I right, gang? Since the race is over, I guess I can place the post-match assaults in. Triple A! Aw, damn it, I wanted to say it with you guys too. Can you possibly do it one more time? No?
Where did you go every time Inferno showed up?
I plan to sing the national anthem.
Isn't that what you also said when the... You know what? Never mind. I'm just glad to be done with this. Hey, it was nice catching up with the Mystery Gang again. Will I return? Probably not. I am a wrestling center after all.